rounds galore. How do they do on the pickle court? And then the non-tennis pro, the doctor-to-be, Collin Shick, gets us started. Let's play pickleball. Great start for Team Shock. Yeah, that's right. If you're new here, Collin Shick is postponing going to med school to play pro pickleball.
1-0-2.
Just for a year, I believe.
Yes, he can extend it one more. I bet you he does. Oh, what an angle, because Shock, that team can cover everything.
Collin Shick might be the best defensive player I've ever seen in pickleball. I've played him in singles a couple times. There's no ball.
0-1-1.
So you played a lot of pro doubles in tennis. What's the righty-lefty thing do to you?
1-1-1.
You know, it's a little tricky. Everyone wants a lefty partner, right? It's pickleball, tennis, it doesn't matter.
Look at this wildness.
You heard Travis say, have fun with it there, Donald. He could have done anything he wanted there. But yeah, the lefty just brings a different dynamic. I mean, in pickleball, probably more than tennis. It's such, I'm not going to say an advantage, but such a luxury to have a solid lefty play that right side.
2-1-1.
Get those two forehands in the middle. And Donald's getting to have a lot of fun here to start this match.
Donald's got a lively left arm. That thing's been loose and swinging freely since he was 10 years old.
Second serve.
I've been impressed with Donald's progression in this game. You know, like I said, he only started this year. First couple months were maybe a little slow, but he's quickly just become a kind of a main stable tour player with consistent results week in, week out.
No, I want that one, says Travis. Gets that Proton paddle out in front of his other Proton partner, Buddy. And they're off to a great start here.
And the commitment with Travis with the paddle and the shirt, it's a it's a color splash.
It is.
4-1-2.
It's like one of those color runs he was just participating in. What a roll from the doctor, Collin Shick, right there.
And I think for Shick and Shock, Shick and Sock, say that three times fast.
Exactly.
You know, they're going to try to get Travis to move. If there's one thing about Travis's game that's maybe holding him back a little bit, you know, he is 40 years old, so the movement's going to be a little tougher. But if they can get him on the move, it's going to be a little tricky for this team.
And he went on the move looking for an Ernie, and a forehand was smoked in between them.
And we've seen that before from Jay.
Yeah.
He can smoke forehand winners from anywhere in the court.
Second serve. 2-4-2.
A couple routine misses, just tough to come back when you're not making those.
It sure is. And Shick might feel a little extra pressure here playing with the hometown guy with Donald Young and his partner Jack Sock's flashy, and Travis also coming from the tennis. Like we said, Collin's kind of the odd guy out a little bit.
We played some solid college tennis at NC State and then broke all their hearts. He was in med school at North Carolina. Come on, dude. Oh, nice little pull on the Tui off the bounce there.
See a little smile from Donald. You know, I think we're expecting to see more of that from Jack today, but Donald kind of says, you know what, I can do that too.
Oh, the perfect net roller and everything going the way of Rettenmaier and Young here to start game one.
And you could see with Donald Young how fluid the game is. He's one of those guys, I feel like you could put him in any paddle sport, racket sport, and he's going to succeed fairly soon.
Yes, and then Travis goes running in front of the athlete that would have been there with ease. So just sometimes you try to do too much.
When your partner is one of the most athletic players on the tour, don't go on his side.
Just let him be.
Second serve.
And you see there, Donald can generate a lot of pop with a ball that ball was a foot behind him. And he can kind of still take his paddle in hands and get pretty good velocity behind the ball.
Just wide from Rettenmaier.
Those are awkward shots in pickleball.
Yeah.
You kind of want to hit a tennis volley, but a tennis volley doesn't necessarily translate over to pickleball. You kind of want to pop it down a little more.
Get from Shick. Speeds it up, it goes off the tape, catches Donald. And when you say tennis volley, you're talking split step, cut it.
Right, cut it, exactly. You know, Travis coming from tennis, Donald, Jack. Your instinct is to do that. You kind of saw Travis do that on that previous point and miss it.
Wow, that sounds wrong. And that one sitter missed backhand has turned into 3 on the other side, and they're in 1. Wow, and an absolute BB hit by the doctor. We are tied at 6.
And that was set up from the jack sock serve. It was 4 or 5 inches from the line. Donald not able to do anything with it, left it short. Collin Shick steps up and just gives it a ride.
And that was given a ride as well, but not the right journey for that particular ride.
6-6-1. Watch.
Wow.
Second serve.
Jack had a chance to destroy a ball there and let it bounce. Let's see if he can keep this going. Tied at 6. We put a full page up, Donald. You got to make a dink. Come on, man.
6-6-1.
They always talk about announcer jinx, but graphic department jinx right there.
He redeemed himself with a good aggressive cross-court roll.
6-6-2.
What was that? Like 50% drive from Jack there. That was weird.
Sometimes Jack tries to do the trickery where it looks like he's going to hit it hard, and he kind of comes inside out, hoping to draw your opponent backwards, and then it's a difficult shot, hard to execute.
Second serve.
That's some loose errors from all 4 guys at the moment.
Just a little bit of a mess here. So who's going to grab game 1?
Side out. 6-6-1. Point.
Closer to the full.
You know, it's almost, both teams need a timeout, right?
Yeah,
Just to reset, get back to some good, clean pickleball.
Point.
Another just freebie factory visit, and they'll take it. Hey, it doesn't matter. I want my name to go to the right on a draw. I don't care how it happens.
Exactly.
8-6-1.
Oh, Collin took off to the right, and the field goal was good by Rettenmaier.
And you're seeing so many more players now, especially on the men's side, do that, where there's body fakes involved. They're kind of leaning their body left, and they can redirect the ball to the right. It's fun to see the game start to evolve to kind of more trickery than it already has.
that was chaotic.
It wasn't. I think deep down, those are the points Jack wants to win. His tennis career compared to Travis and compared to Donald was a better career. So I think he kind of wants to show that, hey, I'm still the man out here, and I can hang with you on the dinks and the hands.
Yeah, Jack got to 8 in the world, won major championships, won a gold medal in doubles, so definitely has that, but nothing major in singles, so they say.
Right, exactly. One of my 4 podcast hosts, Jack Sock, Steve Johnson, and John Isner,
691.
called Nothing Major, and that's because we've got no singles majors. Jack's got the handful of doubles. Those don't count. Good hands from Travis, and he's, you know, I'd have to go back and look. I know he's got at least 1 ATP doubles title, but he was a very good doubles player on the ATP Tour for years.
Fade away, two-y rope through the middle. Does not turn out well.
I don't think that one was there. I think that was one of those he decided he was going to speed it up before Jack and Collin had hit the ball over of that one back.
Wow, what a get. Still there. Oh, no, and after all that defense, wants to cover his face in shame. You mentioned the defensive prowess. So the question is the consistency of all the other stuff to go with it, because this particular doubles team has not achieved what everyone thought they might. Will this be the one?
That's it.
Rettenmaier is playing a little bit more of a cat and mouse game, because I think he is, 10 years older than most of these guys. He's a little more measured with his shot selection, but he's got the hands. He puts the ball in the right place every time, and he holds his own.
Bad luck off the tape. You saw his patient approach, gets his team to the line. They were in a great spot to win that rally, but the tape messed that up. All right, we're tied at 9. Must win by 2. Got to get to 11. Fade away well behind the baseline. Usually doesn't end well.
No, this is a tough one. Sometimes you feel like you hit it right in the center of the paddle and it goes halfway up the net. You don't really have any answers.
Oh no, and a missed two-handed backhand volley brings a game point to Team Shock.
That's right there. He hesitated for a half a second, and if you do that at the high levels of pickleball, you're going to have some trouble executing.
And that'll go deep, and the doctor and Jack Sock escape in a chaotic, messy, sometimes out of control, but guess what? They don't care.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click leagues today to get started.
I see it going 3. Donald with the hometown guy. We've got 3 tennis players still trying to figure out how to play this game. We're going to get some sloppy points.
You mean like a missed serve to start game number 2?
3 tennis players and a
doctor. Exactly. This guy's going to operate on all of us. And here we go with chaos. They're switching midpoint.
And Jack and Collin do that. You see them in practice. They will try anything. They might switch multiple times within a point.
So back to some of the chaos. But you are looking at that, and that is going to affect your shot as an opponent. What is going on over there?
Exactly. You kind of see it out of the peripheral. Yeah. What are they doing? And I've got a routine dink, and it can throw you off.
Travis is telling him how good his backhand volley was there, and he's right.
Travis has been doing that for about 5 years. If you challenge him on that backhand side and he wins the battle, something's coming out of his mouth to let you know not to go there.
Oh, man, runs around the backhand and then slides it wide.
You had too much time to think about that one. You know, sometimes when you're as dynamic as Jack, you almost, the more time you have, the better, because he has 10 options. He's got a Swiss Army knife in his back pocket he could use.
We almost had a structured, disciplined point there.
Look, I don't want a disciplined, structured point. I want chaos.
2-1-1.
There you go. Speed up from the midcourt to a guy sitting there on the two-way.
Right, and especially with the Shick two-way. It's one of the best in this game. He sits on that ball, catches it clean. He's got quick hands. He wants you to speed up to that side. Good effort from the 40-year-old Rettenmaier to get up there. I didn't think he was going to try for it.
And then slid into it, too. That always makes me nervous. I'd be on a gurney if I would have done that. Just off the back edge on the return.
Second serve.
Jack holds the pose when he misses something.
Or when he makes something. He can go either way. He knows he had him there. He had Rettenmaier on a string.
1-2-2.
Can't come up with that one.
Good reach from Rettenmaier there. He's pointing to the end of the paddle. See her kind of hit it near the very top.
2-1-1.
Oh, no. They fought over it. Talk, boys.
Exactly. In tennis, they always say it's down the middle solves the riddle. Cheesy saying, but I always like it. You know, even though they won that point, I'd like to see Rettenmaier do more with some of those high backhands. I know we talked about earlier, it's a tough shot. It takes a strong, building a facility's got a court at his house. Jack Sock has a court at his house. So
let's go.
These tennis players love this game.
Travis speeds it up through the middle, and Donald gets the cookie.
You know, in the speed ups from Travis, he doesn't have that hand speed and the flick that these other three have on the speed up, so he's got to put it in such a perfect place, and he did there. He found the middle and set his team up nicely.
Oh, man, Donald Young had the Bugs Bunny strike out there, and then still athletic enough to get to the ball off the tape.
Those are the tough ones to watch as an athlete. You know, Donald's an athlete, I'm an athlete. When you see a player that good miss a little dink, you kind of think to yourself, how do they miss that? It's possible in this game.
Oh, and look at Travis Rettenmaier flying in front of Donald with the poach winner.
Yeah, he can. I know he's 40, but he can still move around the court.
Yeah, let's not say 40's old here. It's easy saying.
I've got a torn Achilles. Who am I to talk right now?
Good shot, Travis. Oh, yeah.
Wow. What a lob up over the very athletic Jack Sock.
Something very satisfying when a lob works in pickleball. I know we said it in the mixed earlier, but in the men's doubles, it's even more satisfying. Jack did a pretty good job of snapping off a backhand off that. fast hands from Donald, and Shick almost with the shot of the year through the legs.
And this is a very one-sided, trouncing 8-1 here.
That's just a mistake from Travis.
Yeah. If you're going to run around the backhand, you got to put that ball on the ground.
Hey, Donald, you got the whole court
Yeah.
here. Good luck.
And I'm going to leave it up while we're at it. Oh, my. Had almost no room and almost snuck it up and over.
Almost gave Collin the same ball that he gave to Donald.
2-8-1.
Just barely clips the tape and falls back on his side.
Wow. There's the jackhammer right there.
And that's it. No one else can hit that in this game.
No.
He could take forehands from the baseline and hit it so fast, so low over the net that it's a, not a winner, but basically an outright kind of point ender. He could also do that too. Miss the third ball dink.
Same guy.
3-8-2.
Great early move from Donald Young there. You can jump over the side of the kitchen. You just can't land or take off from it. And he was well in the good there.
Got some extra cheers from the hometown crowd.
Again, a ball that jams up Donald, but he's able to be a big enough athlete to get out of the way and make something of it.
He gets his body out of the way, uses his hands, but I'm honestly more impressed with the two-handed backhand rolls he's kind of starting to perfect in this game. He hit about 6 or 7 great ones in that last rally. He's feeling it right now.
He sure is, and we are at game point to force a third in deciding game 3.
10-3-1.
And that is indeed what we'll have. I asked Sam at the beginning, are we playing 3? He said, I think we are. Well, we are for sure now.
We'll see how the momentum shifts here early in this game 3.
Wow, that unbelievable first volley, two-handed dink roll, and then he pulls it down the line. Hello, Donald.
But this game's starting to click for Donald by the second. He's like I keep saying, I'm so impressed with his improvement, especially in the singles. I mean, he's one of the guys in the singles draw right now.
And the other thing that's happening for him is Travis Rettenmaier, co-owner of the Florida Smash and Major League Pickleball, picked up Donald Young, so these two will be partners in Major League Pickleball as well. And clean winner through the middle that should have never happened.
And we're seeing more of that. The teams in Major League Pickleball, you know, those partnerships are coming over to the PPA Tour playing, trying to get a little familiarity. But the pickleball world is starting to recognize Donald Young's skills, and I'm sure his phone's blowing up with some partners that want to play with him.
Yeah, you got to get into the cool kids club here.
It's tough, but you got to do it, and he's earned his way in. He's one of the cool kids right now.
Yes, and left-handed gets you even cooler.
Second serve.
Jack and Collin need to put some points on the board here. After losing that second game, you know, it wasn't close, down 3-0. They're a few points away from mentally kind of checking out of game 3 here.
Yeah, we will switch ends when one of the team reaches 6. Donald living on the edge, pulling the trigger through the middle off the bounce.
You know, they're up 3-0. He's feeling good. He's kind of taken over a little bit.
0-3-1.
Wow, just tattoo. Rettenmaier gets pegged. And there we have Lauren Stratman and Jesse Irvin moving on against Schaefer and Sleep. And we love the progressive draw. We got a bunch of courts going. 1 round per discipline. So women and men's doubles end the day. We'll see that on center later today as well.
He's feeling good right now. It's odd in tennis when you're feeling good, you're confident, you kind of be aggressive. You want to do that in pickleball too, but you also have to remember it's pickleball. If you've got that confidence, you still need to go back to the discipline of thinking and holding your ground. It's a little harder to build momentum sometimes in pickleball because of that.
Now, if they help you on the other side, then you're like, oh, now I just got to throw it in there. Look at how smart I am.
We got the breezes kicking up right now. It makes it a little tougher.
Oh, look at that athleticism. What an overhead from Donald Young right there.
And he had, if you pulled the ATP Tour players over the last decade, a lot of them would say Donald had the best overhead in tennis. And we saw it there. Pushed back on that right leg, got up, scissor kick, snapped it off. That was fun to watch.
And that ball is deep, and we are going to switch ends.
Deep down, 2 quick points at 6-3, and that's anyone's game.
Second serve.
Really nice hold on the first one coming out. This is a large rally just for momentum right here. Oh, that's in. And it ends up with a beautiful counter after they had him pushed back. The defensive lob was brilliant.
The more chaotic the point, the better for Collin Shick.
Yes. Yes, this is a guy that can track down anything. Such good movement, and then just a perfect counter on the speed up from Donald Young. We're going to keep Jack on the left side of the court here.
Well, that's something. Jack made that look easy there. Yes. That's dangerous. They're crawling back here. That's the first point they've had in a while.
What a get. Those chaos for you, and it was so fun.
It was a great point. And you see the body language here. That felt like the point that Jack and Collin needed to win.
Yeah.
2-6-2.
Missed drop after the drive, so they get 1.
6-1.
What a get. Oh, just absolute sorcery from Jack Sock to end that rally. Come on.
I don't know what he was trying to do there, but that's one of the most impressive shots I've seen in pickleball.
I mean, look at where this thing came from and where it ended up. My goodness.
Go, go.
Tough luck off the tape there. So the level is rising.
It's rising. We got Rettenmaier everywhere.
Yeah.
He might be the best athlete on the court at the moment. You can win all the points you want, but you got to win them at the right time.
Cross-court attack into the Donald Young forehand is often going to get your partner tattooed.
Every time. Every time you're going to get tattooed. His hands are too quick. He's too good.
Oh, off the tape, and it stays in.
Kind of running trend at the moment. 3-6-2.
Okay, comeback continues.
And if I'm Donald Young and Rettenmaier loses point, I call another timeout. The last thing you want to do is give Jack Sock momentum.
Yes.
He's a guy that thrives on that. He thrives on energy on the center court. If he gets back into this and you see them really start fighting, it's going to be trouble.
So they do get the ball back. The lead is down to 2. They haven't scored since the end switch.
6-4-1.
And they cannot score if the serve is missed. So second try for Rettenmaier. He's just going to lay this in.
6-4-2.
Wow.
It's hit hard.
It was, yes, we'll go with that.
4-6-1.
Great flick from Jack Sock, and they've done exactly what we discussed and what you recommended, slow this thing down.
Yeah, make the game boring. Go back to it, what the game's meant to be played like. Tennis players don't like that.
The forefathers.
5-6-1.
Oh my, and a little flick that looked like a dink, and we are tied at 6.
And those are the shots in pickleball. We did not see that 2-3 years ago. The kind of the illusion and the trickery of the game. You're seeing players start to practice these things and disguise shots so well, and that was a perfect example right there. There's no way Donald or Travis was ready for a speed up off a ball that looked like it was going to be a dink.
Second serve.
Yeah, we love creativity. We don't love missed dinks, but Ben Johns himself said this game is far from solved.
Oh, I mean, I can't wait 10 years, see what kind of shots we're going to have. It's going to be incredible.
6-6-2. That's it.
Collin's able to make them have to hit one.
They're very tough. Tough teams all over this place right now. Early in these draws, it's not pickleball of 2 years ago. We had a handful of good teams cruising through to the round of 16. These draws are filled with good men, good women. Tough rounds from the get-go.
7-6-1.
So Shick hits an out ball there, and that benefits Young, and Rettenmaier finally score on that side, and now they get a second one.
8-6-1. Second serve.
And they learned, it took 3, but they learned to leave it.
Right, you saw Jack in the previous one, play it, miss it, looked at Collin. Collin let him know it's going out. And it's nice when you get the same ball next point, learn from your mistake.
Look at how smart I am. Oh, what a pull off the 2-ing. That was low.
That's Donald's getting.
Finals, only the top 8 teams will make it through.
Match point. Thanks, 6-2.
Let's see if Shick and Sock can put a few more on the board here. Do they have one last little run in them?
Second serve.
That's a ball you just got to throw in the kitchen and not try to be something special.
Right, exactly. It's not on a ball to be aggressive on.
Wow, we had a tomahawk and Ernie, and they love the showtime.
Yeah, we had some good hands from Donald and Travis as well.
Yeah, so you cannot rewind the tape and say, hey, he did something 3 shots ago after you lose the rally. Wow, and then the delay almost got a missed serve, but it did not.
Match point.
Another chance to close this one out and move on.
10-7-1.
Wow, what a clutch volley there.
Match point.
Donald did a good job off a low return of hitting a speed of maybe when he shouldn't have done so. But actually hit it really well.
And they survive again. So 3 match points against, saved by Shick and Sock. I'm going to put Shick on the left here.
That was a good spot speed up from Shick.
Ever. Just late.
He had, and that's, one of the things with Shick on the left. Jack does have the faster hands. That is a ball that I think
be destroyed
to make most of the time.
That's one of the problems this team has had, is just role responsibility. So here they are again, 4th match point for Rettenmaier and Young. And that will do it. Donald Young in his backyard says, I'm going to get myself a trophy at the U.S. Open. I'm going to come down here and move on in pickleball. Impressive.
Donald, I'm going to start with you. Jack Sock, he's taken it to you on the singles court. You haven't gotten a win, but how good did it feel to get the win here in men's doubles and pickleball?
Yeah, it was good to come out here with Travis. I haven't hit many pickleballs. I've hit a bunch of tennis balls. So to come out here with like 1-2 days of practice and play this well is kind of surprising me, and I'm excited. But it's nice to get a win and move forward, and to play a fellow tennis player and someone I played with a long time on Davis Cup team with Sock and stuff like that is really cool to play against. So it was our first time playing. It's cool.
Travis, first of all, love the shirt, but so close game 1. You were neck and neck there at the end, game 3. What little adjustments, obviously, did you make in game 2 to win that easily and then to finish it off there in game 3?
It was nothing really tactical. I was trying to dink Sock and Shick deep, which they kind of adjusted to at the end. They both weren't taking balls out of the air, but I have a ton of faith in Donald, whether he's practiced or not. He's a gamer. When it's close, he's going to trust his game, and I certainly trust him. So we had a good time playing. We were complimentary of one another. We seemed to have a good energy. It makes it a lot of fun, and that was the primary out here. We're just having a good time, shooting the breeze, and yeah, we're grateful to be out here and enjoying ourselves.
I love it. Donald, you definitely a way to trust him. You're now fully into pickleball after having a great run at the mixed doubles at the U.S. Open. What are you working on your game week to week to make sure you have results like this?
I'll answer that.
To be honest, everything, 100% everything. But you just more of the shots. So putting it where you want to, the consistency, making the short game, the slow game, the power, the fast stuff is kind of there, but I can tweak it a little. But it's more of the slowing it down and getting more strategy and just playing with a purpose. So that's really number 1 on the list right now.
And how helpful is it to be playing with someone like Travis, who did have such a high level of tennis and has been in pickleball a little bit longer, having that success?
Oh, man, it's key. Travis out here coaching me up, man. If I didn't have him out here, I'd probably be panicking a little more than I am. He's telling me everything, you know. I'm asking him, where should I go on this second, this third? No, but it's a lot of fun. He's really helping me out. He's keeping me calm and focused and dialed in when I might get a little upset and frustrated. So it's pretty cool to have him out here. And we're MLP teammates, too. So there's some good.
Smash, baby.
Yeah, let's go. So it's good to play and get some reps in.